Hi, this is Kilo Sierra 6, Delta Alpha Yankee, bringing you greetings from sunny and semi-arid Central California. As you can tell, it's pissing down rain outside. Like a lot of California, we're currently looking at a ton of rain out here, which is kind of a real it's pretty different. We generally, in the winter time out here in Central California, we don't get hardly any rain in December and January. In fact, last year, I don't think we had any recorded rain at all in all of December and most of January. So this is definitely a difference. We're getting rain almost every other day out here, and the storms that we're getting are pretty strong. So there you go. But it hasn't slowed me down. I wanted to do a real quick channel update that's only going to take a couple of minutes and kind of explain a little bit about why I'm doing some of the stuff I'm doing right at the moment, so you don't, y'all don't go scurrying off for greener pastures. But you'll notice I've been doing a lot of FT65 Operator Series videos. There's a reason for that. I kind of started the series, and I did, I think, 3 or 4 of the videos, and it laid fallow for a bit, for several months actually. And with Christmas and everything, I had a lot of people that I knew were going to be getting FT65 radios under the Christmas tree, and I thought, let's get after this and get it done. It was it was a new year, and every year I don't do a lot of retrospection when it comes to New Year's, but I did notice that's something that kind of needed to get done up. And fortunately, they're quick videos to do. I can get through them pretty fast, and I wanted to make sure that I did that. So I've only got a couple more in that series, and then that's kind of done as far as the Operator series. I'm going to revisit the FT65 and the 4X periodically, because they're both excellent little entry-level radios. But I do recognize there are quite a few other radios that have interest out there. So we're going to get back to reviews and some of the normal stuff. I've had a couple of questions about what happened to the Ocean KG-UV9P video that I did. I did have to pull that down. I'll probably explain it in the video, but I screwed the pooch pretty bad on that radio. There was one major technical mistake I made. It was something that I was coming back from being sick. I kind of rushed it a little bit, and I'll readily admit I didn't do the research I needed to do on that radio, and I didn't give it a fair enough shake. Not that the review I did was bad. In fact, the review was pretty good, but I think I could have done better in terms of talking about, how good that little radio is. So I'm going to redo the video, and it will be back out there fairly soon. In terms of Operator Series videos, though, the one that I get asked a lot about, Yaesu VX6. That is next on the chopping block in terms of Operator Series videos. A couple more FT65 videos, then I'm going to get right into FT65, and we're going to learn how to run these like a pro. Beyond that, I have a few more interesting radio reviews to do. A little bit of a change in terms of what I'm going to be reviewing. I'm going to try to do less negative radio reviews. There are a lot of radios out there that I don't review for a number of reasons. Some of them are because they're just not terribly good radios. And fortunately enough, people already know they're not really good radios. It's not really worth my time to point that out. So I want to focus on radios that are good, radios that are useful, and how to use those radios moving forward. Another exciting little development, I've got a really neat Ocean mobile coming. It is not the KG-1000 Golf. What I went with instead was, as much as I like that KG-935 Golf, they have kind of a mobile version of that. I believe it's the XS20 Golf, and I have one of those coming. Got shipping confirmation on it just on my phone just a few minutes ago. Should be here sometime later in the week. If I get it in time for the weekend, I'll do a review. But as soon as I get it, I want to run with that, and I'll sort of explain why I went with that instead of the KG-1000 Golf. I think it'll make sense. So with that, I think that's enough of a channel update. But look for a pretty regular video drops moving forward. I'm in one of those pretty inspirational moments, and I've kind of worked out how to manage my time to be able to put out more content and make sure that the content I put out is quality. So with that, I'll thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day. This is Scott, Kilo Sierra 6, Delta Alpha Yankee in Southwest Visalia, California. Take it easy.